Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TGIMM. Thank goodness it's Motivation Monday. My name is Sprague, and I'm from Fishers, Indiana, and I want to extend you all a warm welcome. You're on this webinar, and that means that you are champions who are all in for 2016. Today is day 15 for those of us who started the All In Challenge together, and I personally feel amazing. I am so happy to have my metabolic nutrition system E back in my life. So tonight you've joined us for more information on the 24-day challenge, specifically day 25 and beyond. However, I know that many of you are also here for another reason. Some of you are on the challenge for the very first time, and some of you are veterans, but you are all here because someone was brave enough to have a conversation that really mattered. As you'll find out from our lineup of champions tonight, not only did Advocare positively impact the health of each speaker, giving them abundant energy and, in a few cases, exceptional weight loss, but I personally know that it has drastically changed the circumstances of each of their lives. You, my friends, are champions on your own journey, and tonight on Motivation Monday, take a moment to ask yourself, what if? What if I decided to just run with this Advocare thing? You are the creator of your destiny. So whether you're here for increased energy, weight loss, or to find out more about the income opportunity, seriously ask yourself tonight, why not me? So here's my story. About 5 years ago, friends and fellow champions, I stumbled onto Advocare, and I was fat, broke, and angry. You know, I needed a health change desperately, but what I needed even more was a complete life change. I had gained, as you can see in the pictures, 70 pounds while in a career in pharmaceutical sales. And if there's anything that I'm really, really gifted at, it's taking people out to eat. So thank goodness you can eat real food on this challenge. You know, but what was really wrong in my life is that I had found myself at 31 years old living back at my mom's house and sharing a bedroom with my son because I was trying to rebuild my life after having to file bankruptcy on $100,000 in medical bills after my son almost died. I had lost my home, I found myself unemployed, and I literally lost everything except the extra 70 pounds. So now you can see why when I found Advocare I was, fat, broke, and angry. I was defeated and beaten down in life. I felt in my soul, like many of you do, that there was just supposed to be something more. So what happened in my story? Well, as you can see, I obviously lost the weight, but I found this, and I was connected with Bob Ferngren, and that phone call that I was put on with him literally saved my life. That night, 5 years ago, I signed up as a distributor only for the discount to save money. And because I was such a broken person at the time, and I was living with my mom, let's just face it, I couldn't see beyond a discount. So the discussion that my friend Bob had with me literally planted a seed of hope, and that hope changed everything. If you're sitting here wondering about the products, they work. Let's just cut to the chase. I lost 18 pounds my very first 24-day challenge. I stayed on product, and I kept pursuing a healthy lifestyle, and I went on to lose 80 pounds in about a year and a half. That in itself was awesome, but what impacted my life even more was that first check that showed up in my mailbox for $23.19. When you're an adult, living with your mom, feeling as if your entire life is one hot mess because you're only making $9.50 an hour in a part-time job while trying to put your life back together, that check, well, friends, that check was absolute hope. Our products, they work. If they didn't work, you wouldn't be on this call, and Drew Brees wouldn't be our national spokesperson. But I and each of our speakers tonight will tell you that the best product that we have is the business opportunity. That first check showed up because people wanted to know what it was that I was doing to feel better, to have more energy, and to lose weight. Just by sharing what I was doing, the check started to get bigger. So I decided to get really intentional and started to tell more people, and in particular, I set an income goal. As I was trying to get back on my feet a few years back, I needed $200 a month for an after-school YMCA program that my son was attending, so I, as a single mother, could work. I stayed focused on that $200 a month, and when $200 a month became easy, because it does, I increased my income goal to $400 and then $800. And friends, because of the power of the products and the integrity of this company, I was able to grow a significant business part-time, which paid my family just this last month $12,533.18. Do the products work? Every single time. Does the income opportunity work? Every single time it works. So my friends, on this evening, ask yourself, why not you? So that's my story, but let's talk about the next step at day 25 and beyond. So what is the foundation of the Advocare system? It's metabolic nutrition system and Spark. I can't live without either, and the only time you won't take your metabolic nutrition system is in 90 days when you join us for the next 10-day herbal cleanse. But today is day 15, and you need to start thinking about what's next. You'll want to make sure that you have your metabolic nutrition system and Spark ordered no later than day 18, which is just a few days away, so that you never miss a day. This is a lifestyle. So in order to hit your goals, you need to stay focused. And day 25 and beyond is how we continue the Advocare healthy lifestyle so that together we can achieve optimal health and hit all of our goals. Champions, if you need help or want to know more about how you can save more money like I wanted to on your products, then you really need to talk to whoever introduced you to the 24-day challenge soon. Why pay retail? So do the products, if you want to take your products to the next level, take your workouts, to the next level, then it's really time to look at the Performance Elite line. No matter what your fitness goals are, you're going to see results just like the pros who use our products do. But maybe you want to achieve even greater weight loss, then you're definitely going to want to add on some Catalyst if you're not taking it already, maybe some Thermo Plus to burn additional fat. If you're having a hard time with cravings or have a sweet tooth like I do, you really want to look into that Crave Check SR or like my personal favorite, which is Carbees Plus. Those are going to help you a lot, and there's lots of other options as you're going to see. But if you only have a little time to work out here, because exercise is important, it's a lifestyle, don't worry, we have a solution for you. As you can see, we have the CU24, the CanU24 DVD workout system, and they are amazing. You will get fantastic results, and everybody has 24 minutes in a day to improve their health. So champions, tonight, keep pushing forward because you are on a path to exceptional health and wellness. Now, I'm really excited to introduce my good friend and champion on this journey with me, Ryan Rodriguez, to continue with the motivating stories of hope, better health, and improved finances. So take it away, Ryan.
Thank you so much, Bree. Guys, when I first started with Advocare, I was actually 21, so I'm pretty young. So if you think that you can't do this because of your age, you're wrong. And I was not out of shape in the beginning, to be honest. I was enlisted in the military and just really trying to meet the BMI requirements, and I couldn't do it on my own. So my buddy Seth told me about the challenge, and I was just kind of like, you know what, like he helped me lose weight in high school, he helped me make the basketball team, like I trusted him, and I just kind of hopped right on. I lost 10 pounds within the first 10 days of my challenge, as you can see on the right. That was my first challenge I ever did. And within 24 days, I also lost 10% body fat as well. So I leaned out a lot. That was the first time I've seen abs in my whole entire life. I used to be overweight when I was in high school. And even better, my performance in the gym went up like crazy because I finally had enough energy where I was going to the gym, not because I felt like I had to, but because I wanted to, because I had so much energy to burn off. And within the last year, my product results have actually changed because my goals changed, and I decided that I wanted to put on muscle. So in the last year, I've also put on 20 pounds of lean muscle tissue. I started CrossFit. I play basketball twice a week. So when you talk about energy, I mean, I work at a restaurant too, so I'm just full of it. When it comes to the business, honestly, I decided to hop on board with that because, one, why not tell people what we're doing? Because it changed my results like crazy. I was finally happy with how I looked and felt. And so I started sharing it with other people, not only to get out of student loan debt, but to help pay off medical bills for my dog at the time. So within the last year, Advocare has actually helped me pay off over $6,000 of debt. And in the last 5 weeks, I've earned $1,347.27, which by June is going to allow me to pay off over half of my car payment, because that's my goal, and within the next year, I'm going to pay off the whole thing. So I cannot talk enough about how many doors it's opened, especially non-Advocare doors. So whatever you want it to be, it's honestly, it can be whatever you want. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to my amazing friend, Steph. She actually only lives an hour away from me, so we're very, very great friends, and I'm going to just let her just share her amazing story.
Thank you so much, Ryan. So, my husband and I were introduced to Advocare back in November of 2013. And at that time, our children were 1 and 3, and I was working part-time as a dental hygienist. So I was that mom that always did whatever I needed to ensure that the diaper bag was prepped. And I'm going to be honest with you, if there was an apocalypse, we were ready for it. But I never took the time to prep for myself. So that left me with drinking coffee all day, eating stale bread crust, and scraping the bottom of the Annie's Bunnies bag for crumbs. So I knew that we needed a change, and we immediately became discount members and started the 2040 challenge. So I'm going to continue my story from here. I had amazing results. I lost 10 pounds and 12 inches in 24 days. I started fitting into clothes that had been too tight for years. I had a ton of energy, and I finally felt like I was gaining control of my life. So honestly, I knew that I wanted to feel like this forever, and that this was a lifestyle that I was proud to be a part of, and also that my entire family would benefit from. So I remained on those core products that Bree talked about: the Spark metabolic nutrition system, Catalyst, and meal replacement shakes. And just 35 days later, that picture all the way to the right on your screen, I was down 30 total body inches. Honestly, by this time, my changes in not only my body, but my attitude were very evident. I began to incorporate exercise, something that I was always too tired and thought I was too busy to do. And what happened from there was people started to take notice about the changes that I was making. And I was really glad to go ahead and share and really support them through the changes that they decided to make for themselves. And just by helping some friends and family get results, Advocare sent us a check for $750. And I honestly believe that that forever changed our family. That check gave me the choice whether or not I wanted to add one additional day of work to my schedule. We needed about $1,000 a month for daycare, private school, student loans, and consumer debt. And I was really not willing to give up my time with my family that I valued so much. And that's really when I decided that, not only was Advocare going to improve my life physically, but it was going to improve it financially as well. And so to date, I have kept off all of those 30 inches that I lost. I have lost an additional 10% of body fat. I've joined CrossFit. I've incorporated the Performance Elite on top of my core products and on top of cleansing every 90 days. And I've started obstacle course racing. But really one of the most exciting things for us is that I've been able to walk away from my dental hygiene position to be a work-from-home mom. We have paid off $29,000 in student loan and credit card debt. And in the last 5 weeks, Advocare has paid us $5,244.92. We have a plan in place right now to be completely debt-free by this summer. So honestly, what I could say to everyone here is keep going. Keep going. You never ever know who you're going to inspire and how your life can change. So thanks so much. And I am going to introduce Miss Jess Kraiza, another amazing woman from Connecticut.
Hey, Steph, thanks so much. Can you guys hear me okay? Steph, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to take a sip real quick of my Oasis. But thank you guys so much for having me on this call tonight. I'm so excited to share more and so excited for all of you that are on your 2040 challenge with us right now and all in 2016. But I'm going to be real quick here and take you back 2.5 years ago. I was training for my 3rd Boston Marathon, and I was discouraged, you guys. I have always been such a workout-aholic. I've always been a very big athlete. I was a big runner in college, and I was your primary girl who is trying to out-train a bad diet. So for me, exercise has never, ever been the issue. But nutrition has always been all over the place. And I have always been super health conscious, but I just couldn't get it down. It was like every single Monday, I was trying to restrict myself in some sort of way. And it wasn't until a friend that I was training with shared with me her experience on AdvoCare products. And I had never heard of AdvoCare in my life. So it wasn't until about 3.5 months after watching her transformation that I finally said yes. 2 years ago this month, I got on a 24-day challenge, and in 24 days, I lost 13 pounds. I trimmed 6 inches in my waist. I stopped drinking 4 cups of Starbucks coffee every single day, and I cut about 20 seconds off my mile time, and my mindset and my food and everything just completely changed. I fell in love with myself for the first time in 24 years, and I learned how to eat like an athlete. I learned just how to eat right forever. And after my 24-day challenge, my goals were to continue leaning out, and I stayed on AdvoCare products. I was very big into the Performance Elite line, Biocharge, Muscle Gain, and I continued to eat 80-20 rule with my AdvoCare products, ThermoPlus, Catalyst, and within another 3.5 months, I lost another 30 pounds, and I didn't even have a lot of weight to lose, you guys, but it's crazy when you put good stuff in your body and you stay consistent, how your body will transform in so many ways. And at that time in my life, too, everyone started asking me, because when you feel good and you're eating food all the time, people ask, because a lot of people want to lose weight. So at that time, I was working a full-time job. I had a lot of debt from undergrad. And just by sharing this, guys, with people when they started to ask me, I have been so blessed that in less than 2 years, I've been able to very part-time pay off all of my student loan debt. I have no debt to my name, and I just turned 26. And the options and choices this has given my life because of helping other people has just forever blessed my life. And to think this all started just because I wanted a 6-pack like my friend Ashley 2.5 years ago, and now it's blessed me in so many ways. But on that note, I'm going to now hand you over to one of my incredible friends who is in a really warm place, and I'm cold, out in Orlando, and one of my closest mentors. Now I'm going to introduce Bob Ferngren.
Okay, unfortunately, we've had a little bit of technical difficulties with Bob Ferngren, but hey, I'm back here. This is Bree Sprague again in Fishers, Indiana, and you know, I hope you heard something tonight that really resonated with you. Your next step, it isn't just 24 days and you're done. Your next step is to decide what you want. The foundation products of AdvoCare, the metabolic nutrition system, and Spark are going to continue to impact your life tremendously. And you know what? If you have a need like most Americans do, 80% of Americans are in trouble financially and they have no plan. Talk with your coach. Talk with those of us who are coaches in the All-In 2016 team page, because when you go and you check out amazing stories at workwithchampions.com, you're going to see that this business, if you want it, it is for you too. So thank you. I look forward to having you join us next Monday night for our next All-In, or as I like to call it, TGIMM. Thank goodness it is Motivation Monday. And have a fantastic week. Keep going strong on your challenge, champions.